Hello everyone! If you are watching this on the replay, just go ahead and skip to the 2-minute mark. That's when I'm officially going to get started. I just like to let people come in, say hello to people, and yeah, so just skip to the 2-minute mark and then we will get officially started. So that way you're not wasting any time or clicking off the video. I promise I'll get started on time. So, hello everyone! I have your comments up here. I've got some notes here. Hello Alexis. Hello Val's Art Lounge. All right, perfect. So today is all about the summit. It's going to be a great little chat. I'm going to be spilling all the secrets, how to get the most out of a summit. I've attended summits as an attendee, just like yourselves, as a speaker, someone who contributes the content to a summit, and as a host, someone who actually organizes the event. And so I hope I can give you all the best tips and tricks and secrets on how to get the most out of your summit, whether you're a free ticket holder or a paid ticket holder. I want to explain a little bit about how things work and again, how to get the most out of it. Hello, hello. Hi Heidi, hi Cindy. Thanks for joining. As I said, I'm going to get started right at the 2-minute mark, so about 40 seconds from now, just letting some people get into the live here. I know it's not the most convenient time for a lot of people are working at the moment, but you can catch the replay at any time. Hello, Melissa. Hello, April. Hello, Joey Honey. I've got Canadians, Alaskans. We're good to go. All right, California. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know where you're joining in from. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun today. It's not going to be long, 10 minutes maybe, 15 max. Oh, thank you, Alexis. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Hi, Joan. Kathleen, hello. Shirley. All right, I'm finished my hellos. It's the 2-minute mark. We're going to officially get started. If you have any questions and I by chance don't answer them right away, please ask it again. It just means I didn't see it, not that I ignored it. All right, so today we're going to be talking about summits and how to get the most out of them, whether you're a free or paid ticket holder. And so what is a summit? Let's start with that, because maybe there's people joining that don't even know what a summit is. And I'm going to be talking about summits from a card making, crafting perspective. And there's quite a few out there, but there's only 2 types of card making summits out there. So you may have attended Brandy's Card Maker Success Summit before, and this is the first time Laurel Beard and myself are hosting the Stress-Free Card Making Summit. So we wanted to make it a little bit different so that it's worth attending both, of course, because both of them are fantastic events. So a summit is essentially 3 to 4 days long. Ours is 3. Ours takes place from September 29th to October 1st. And what it is it's almost like attending a conference. If you were to go to an exhibition hall and you were to have all of these seminars that you could attend to learn things, and you would pick and choose what interests you most, that is pretty much what a summit is. Okay, so it's essentially 29, in this case, seminars or classes, craft classes that you can attend for free over a weekend, okay? And so what happens is, if you decide to come to the Stress-Free Card Summit, the link is below in the description, just stressfreecardmaking.com, you grab a free ticket, and that free ticket, what it's gonna allow you to do is during that summit weekend, when it starts on the Friday, you're gonna get 10 free videos to watch, and you have 24 hours to watch them. So no matter where you are in the world, no matter which time zone you're in, you still have the same amount of waking hours. You might just be watching them at different times. And then at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday morning, those presentations go away and 10 more are available that day. So think of it like a conference. You attended your 10 sessions on Friday, got 10 sessions on Saturday, and I believe we have 9 on the Sunday. Okay, so that is how it is. And what we do is we gather 29 different speakers, so 29 content creators, YouTubers like myself, to come in and contribute a video to the summit, showing you how to make a card, 2 cards, sometimes it's a set of cards. Okay, so you get a lot of ideas. And summits are really awesome because you can attend them for free, and it's also a wonderful way to get to know new card makers that you might not be following yet as well, new techniques, etc., etc. Okay, so the Stress-Free Card Making Summit is the one that I host, and it's coming up next weekend. And what it is all about is that we essentially are creating cards with 5 main supplies. So what we mean by main supplies is Each card maker that is participating, all 29 speakers, have chosen 5 supplies from their stash to craft with. And they're going to be making a card. So it's very simple supply lists. However, I just want to clarify the 5 supply things since we've had a couple of questions, and we don't count the very, very basic things that you have as a card maker. Glue, cardstock, an acrylic block, scissors, a paper trimmer. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else kind of counts. So, and inks count as, for example, 1 supply. You need inks to complete this card. Okay, so that's what we mean by 5 supplies. So we keep it very supply friendly. And these are achievable card techniques because they are quite supply friendly. And there's a wide variety of techniques that all 29 teachers are speaking about and showing you. And in all honesty, these presentations are phenomenal, okay? It's a great way to get your holiday cards done. They're all holiday card themed. So what holiday for us, we are focusing essentially on Christmas, okay? So they're Christmas cards, and whatever you celebrate at that time of the season. There's a lot of like winter themes as well. Don't forget, if you prefer religious cards, you switch out the sentiment. If you prefer just a winter card to send for that season, you don't maybe celebrate Christmas, you can swap out a lot of the things as well. But mainly it is based on Christmas, okay? So what else did I have to say about that? Endless inspiration, loads of ideas. Like I said, everybody's creating at least 1 card in their presentation. Oftentimes there's 2, sometimes there's a whole set. So you're getting just tons and tons of ideas. So I'm going to show you an example of what I'm making for the event. So if you sign up for free, you're going to be getting me showing you how to make these cards. So I made 2 slimline cards that you can turn into regular cards as well. And so I'm making these cards here. Fairly simple. You can see here my 5 supplies. I used inks, a stamp set, a die cutting machine, and I believe I used, and masking paper. So my cards, white cardstock doesn't count, the glue doesn't count, my paper trimmer doesn't count, okay? So those are my 5 supplies. And then during the summit weekend, whether you're a free or paid ticket holder, oftentimes the speakers are offering a freebie. I believe nearly everyone is offering some sort of freebie. So I'm offering a PDF guide filled with 12 amazing Christmas card ideas that you can download. So that's pretty cool. And then if you're a paid ticket holder, I've also contributed a live class that you can attend with me to make the cards in that guide. So there's lots of wonderful bonuses from our speakers, many available for free and some available for the paid speakers or paid ticket holders. All right, so what's the difference between watching YouTube videos and going to a summit, let's say? So aside from the fact that if you're a free ticket holder, obviously the presentations expire at a certain amount of time, they're generally slower paced. We told our presenters that they should be trying to make the cards in real time so that you can craft alongside them, that there's enough time for you to grab your supplies, for you to craft along with them. And usually they're a lot more detailed. So when we are creating videos for YouTube, it's super important to hold your attention and go at a pretty fast pace, and because we want you to watch to the end of the video. In a summit, we have the opportunity to just relax, be more casual, show mistakes, show how to fix mistakes, explain in more detail what we're doing, why we picked certain colors, why we picked certain supplies. It's just a lot more detailed, a lot more intimate, a lot more personal than a YouTube video. You get to really know and a lot of the time see the faces of the crafters you love. And the other thing is just so we clarify, for our particular summit, it's the case that all 29 speakers were able to choose the supplies that they wanted, mix and match and everything like that. No company had an influence in sponsoring certain card making videos in the sense of you have to use this supply or we're going to send you product, nothing like that. So each speaker chose the supplies that they wanted to present in their videos. So it's very authentic crafting in that sense. We do have sponsors during the event though that give coupon codes, that have their own events going on during the summit that you can watch. They usually take over the lunch hour and craft with you guys and that kind of thing. So there are companies that are definitely coming in. We've got several of them that are there and absolutely amazing. Thank you so much we'll do big shout outs and everything when we do our kickoff party. So when you go to stressfreecardmaking.com, you can grab your free ticket and you'll get access to all 29 of the presentations over the summit weekend. Now, there is an opportunity, once you sign up for the free ticket, you'll get redirected to a sales page to get a paid ticket called the Ultimate Card Making Bundle. Now, I want to talk about, is it worth grabbing regardless of which summit you're attending, is it worth buying a pass? Okay. So obviously I'm a little biased. I host these things. I hope people will buy a pass, obviously. But I just want to break down a little bit some of the pros of having the pass, okay? So first of all, it works out to be about $1.30 a class when you sign up for the pass. So when you get redirected, you get a one-time offer for 30 minutes to get the ticket for $39. That offer goes away after 30 minutes and we don't offer it ever again. It goes up to $59 after that, and then $99 during summit weekend. So I encourage you to sign up early. And it works out to $1.30 a class if you're getting that, the $39 price. And to me, if I were to go and watch someone teach me how to make a card for $1.30, that's totally worth it, of course. But you have to kind of go through the summit, check out the schedule and see, okay, how many classes do I really want to take? Which ones do I really want to watch? And then kind of judge for yourself if the price of the ticket is worth it. For me, I always kind of feel stressed out when I go to a summit and I'm trying to catch all of these presentations in a whole weekend, but obviously life happens and I have household things to do. So I like to grab the pass mainly because I get instant and early access to all of the presentations. And then I can watch them on replays often and as many times as I want because you have lifetime access to those presentations. So for me, automatically, those passes are generally worth grabbing just so I don't miss out on anything. But then I also get from a lot of the speakers, these extra bonuses that you don't get as a free ticket holder. Things like classes and courses and live classes I get invited to, or maybe I get a free membership for a month to check out these other people. So you generally get a lot out of it. It's definitely worth it if it's in your budget, of course. So yeah, that's kind of how I go about deciding if I'm going to grab a paid ticket. How many of the presentations kind of apply to me? And is that worth it to me then to pay the price of it? So for card making, generally it's not even a question because although the presentations I'm going to enjoy watching, if I'm attending something like a Cricut summit or something like that, I only paper craft with my Cricut. So I'm going to check out, okay, how many paper crafting tutorials are there and then judge whether or not I'm going to buy a ticket or not. Okay, so I want to talk now. Sorry, I have all my notes here. I'm sorry if I'm going quickly, but I don't want to spend too much of your time. So how do you get the most out of your summit? Whether you're a free or a paid ticket holder, regardless, what I would suggest, there are in our summit and as well as in the other card making summit, there are presentations where we show you how to make the card, okay? And then oftentimes the majority of speakers go live afterwards. So we have 10 videos coming out on the Friday, and the paid people have instant access that you can watch. And then at certain times throughout the day, there's going to be Q&As. Okay, so you can ask the speaker questions about the card. You can ask them questions about the video. You can ask them general craft questions. You can ask them about their dogs and cats, whichever you like, get to know them. And so what I would suggest always is to watch the presentation before you watch the Q&A. Try and attend the Q&A live if it's in your time zone and it fits your schedule. If not, for ours, we are going to be sending out in each of the emails for the summit day a little questionnaire that if you have a question for a speaker and can't attend their live, we'll do our best to get them to answer that question if it fits within the 30-minute window. Plan on using the attendee guide. So when you get your free ticket email, you'll see there's a way to download the attendee guide. I have created a PDF file that has everything in there, from the schedule to checklists, so you can check off what you've watched already. You can make a plan of what you want to watch, that kind of thing. So if you're attending a summit, I always recommend checking out the schedule beforehand and making note of the seminars or the presentations that you are most interested in. Which ones are the ones you definitely want to watch? Then maybe which ones are the medium priority if you happen to be around that day or you have some more time, you're not feeling overwhelmed, and then the lower priority. For me personally, I always choose 2 or 3 of the presentations that I don't think really apply to me because I think it's really good to kind of see what else is out there rather than just staying in my comfort zone with the supplies that I already own. I can watch something on, I don't know, what is this, something that I don't own? Or something I'm not good at. Something like a gel press, okay? I own a gel press, but I'm not good at it. I'll still watch usually a gel press presentation just to see, is there something I maybe want to try again? Is this a supply I want to invest in? Is this something I want to try out and practice? right? So it's always good to watch things too that you might not have watched before. The other thing, don't binge everything. You're gonna get super overwhelmed. A summit is not there for you to sit there and watch all 29 presentations in a row. That's overwhelming, it's too much content. You're gonna be leaving with all sorts of ideas, but just scrambled in your brain. I would rather, in my opinion, watch 3 to 5 summit videos and make 3 to 5 projects than sit there and watch 29, have all these ideas and not know where to start. Okay, so try not to binge everything. You can, of course, if you're a paid ticket holder, watch everything if you want over the amount of time because you have the time, okay? And lastly, each speaker page, so when you click on the schedule and then you click on the presentation you want to watch, right now it's going to tell you it's not ready yet, it's not available yet. But when you're there on the weekend, you're going to see right under the video, there's the freebies. Download the freebies and download the supply lists, because for our summit, you can download the supply list, and what you'll get is the list of supplies, you'll get a photo of the project and a section to take notes. So you can download that, print it out if you like, write down, jot down your notes so that if you're a free ticket holder, you can still go on and make the project later. Or of course, you have 24 hours time. You can make it at any time during those 24 hours and craft along live with the crafter. All right, so yeah, I think that's pretty much my tips and tricks on how to get the most out of the summit. Kind of the do's and don'ts. So yeah, if you're gonna go ahead and sign up, go to stressfreecardmaking.com. It's going to be an absolute blast. You can come hang out with us throughout the whole weekend. There's a Facebook group to share your creations for everyone. And we're really looking forward to having you there. And I can't even tell you, like, the speakers put in so many hours of work into their presentations. They're freebies, they're offering you things that are normally, like for the paid ticket holders, normally things that you have to pay for through them. They're offering those up for such a minimal price for you. And to organize an event or to host an event like this, it is 3-4 months of work. So there's tons of work that goes into a summit. And it's really, really exciting to be on the verge of it going live and seeing it all come together. And you get those little nerves like, oh, hopefully the tech all works okay, and all of those things. So if you have any questions about the summit or about the Stress-Free Card Summit or anything at all, just throw them in the chat now. I'll stick around for a few minutes to answer them. But generally, that's all I have to say. I can't wait to see you. I hope you'll join me. Whether you're a free or paid ticket, we're gonna make these cute little cards. Whether you have house stamps or not, you can use Christmas trees, you can use whatever you want. We talk a lot about alternatives and things like that. I can't wait to see you there. It's gonna be a blast. All right, so I'm gonna just check and see if there's any questions and then sign off. It looks like there aren't any at the moment. I'm just gonna refresh my page just in case it's not uploading. All right, doesn't look like there's any questions. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I appreciate it. And I will see you all at the summit. Grab your free ticket, video description below, and we will see you there.